fortunate to have Adam with us today. No motivation talks needed for today, I thought.
No, definitely not. Not after the reverse fixture of their place. So a few new players in the team that obviously weren't playing last time we played them, but I think that loss is still hurting, as it should do. And today's the first opportunity we've maybe got to put it right. So I think there will be an element of the game today where we will be looking to turn the poor performance we put in at their place into a much better one today.
Yeah, and team news for today?
Team news, in terms of personnel, I'm just trying to think. Obviously we lost Boller and Harvey, they're both injured still, so they're out today. Bradley, who came into the team Tuesday, starts again, and Will
Moses, yeah.
And Will Moses, who we brought in this week, comes straight to the team. So yeah,
it's quite when you look at who's on the bench and who's out injured, it's going to get increasingly difficult to pick a team, isn't it?
You'd like to think that because the calibre of players we've got, but in truth, when you're positioned where we are, then I think the players that are on the bench and the players that are starting, they've got to make the most of the opportunities they get, and they've got to take them fully. And at the moment, I would think it's a fair comment to say our performances have been inconsistent, as have individual performances, and we need to get to a place where we have 8, 9, 10 players every week we know are going to perform to a high level, and that's what we're aiming to try and get.
Nice one. Okay, well, best of luck today, Adam. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you. Cheers. Cheers.
Hi Tommy, thanks very much for coming out and speaking to us tonight, because I guess you're even more disappointed than the fans today. That was just such a difficult performance for you guys.
Yeah, very disappointed. I mean, to concede a goal so early in the second half, in that manner, looked very soft. I've not watched it back. Looked very soft. It's so disappointing because you say your bits at half time. And going a goal down within 2 minutes, everything changes to what you just said. Obviously T's come off and we've had to change the shape because of that injury. Then we sort of had 45-50 minutes to break them down. We huffed and puffed, but there was when we needed probably a bit of quality to get our shot off, make the keeper work harder than he did, it was lacking. I know Kamani's hit the post right at the end, but
actually, it was a great save.
It was a good save. He got a good hand to it. That's from outside the box. But there was times where, probably 4 or 5 times in that second half, where we worked our way into the box into a good position and didn't do enough with the end products. So then you're taking a step back and you're thinking, well, we've conceded a soft goal and not done enough when we've got a good opportunity to at least hit the target, make the keeper work. And you know you're going to lose games of football if that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a difficult position now. Seem to be sort of not quite free fall, but we're not doing great at the moment. What needs to change? Is it the system or is it the players?
Well, we started with a different shape today than we did when we played Ramsgate on Tuesday. And you look at the first half performance on Ramsgate and take loads of positives from it, but then our last 4 games, there's lots of bits where you know it's got to be so much better. So you're always, as a management team, you're always looking for where you can make improvements, you know, in terms of players, always. But it's not always as easy as that. So it's down to me, Kev, to Flan, to do bits on the training ground that we think can help us, but also if we feel there's players out there that can improve us, we've got to do everything we can to make that happen. And that's what we're going to be looking to do.
So we've got 2 really difficult games ahead of us. If Horndean happens on Tuesday, because it's wet, and if it gets wet they often call it off. But that's a big slopey grass pitch, and they're playing all right at the moment. And then we've got Cray away next Saturday. It's going to be tough, isn't it?
It is, yeah. We've not particularly done great when we've played on grass pitches. Certainly against sides in the bottom half of the table. That's something that we need to address. And then obviously you're going on Saturday, you're going to a team that's, for me, is going to be them or Ramsgate that wins it. You look at it and you say it is going to be tough, but all you can do is try and get the lads together, try and instill a little bit of confidence in them that when you have a bad run of results, it goes out of the squad, and see how you can do. You know, I sort of go back to that first half performance against Ramsgate. You say it is in there, but at the minute it's not being produced enough, and that again, that's what me, Kevin Flan, have got to try and get that 45 minutes performance, and you know, other games where we've done well, but for 5, 6, 7 games on the bounce rather than 1 here, 45 minutes here, 2 there. And that's what we need to try and get to the players.
Yeah, Harris Tappers, their injury list, obviously. I think we missed Harvey today, we missed Boller.
Yeah, Lamray and now Tariq,
Is he going to be out, do you think, for a bit,
I'm not sure. We'll probably have to speak to him tomorrow to assess that. Obviously, Connor's suspended for Tuesday.
Yeah, okay.
So again, you're looking at 4 or 5 players out, which over the course of the season, that does happen. Yeah, you do get injury to suspension, so it's no excuses. It happens to lots of teams, not just us. But we'll see how T is on Sunday tomorrow, because you know, when T's playing well, he's a very good player. T, he's been one of our better players this season, so hopefully we can get him on the pitch Tuesday.
When's Bradley back?
Brad's looking at a couple of weeks.
Still,
he is, yeah.
The other Bradley, he's quite a player, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's very, very neat and tidy on the ball, Bradley. He's got a fantastic touch. He's got very good feet. You know, I would say to Bradley, the challenge is he's staying in the game for 90 minutes. It's not always easy to do that as a creative player. It can be difficult. It's a big ask, but you know, we need sort of Bradley to stay in the game for 90 minutes, constantly trying to make things happen, because he can do it. He's got the ability to do it.
Yeah. The final thing, we looked a bit condensed today. There didn't seem to be much width from where I was standing.
I think sometimes, you know, when you're chasing a game and they get 10 players behind the ball, and you're throwing probably 1 or 2 more players forward than you normally would, it can look like that, you know. But as I say, you know, we had long enough to break them down. So there's no excuses. We had 50 minutes to break them down. And as I say, what was disappointing is the sort of, I would say, 4 or 5 times where I felt we could have done so much better in front of goal, we didn't. And as I say, that cost you.
Yeah, well, bad luck. Go again on Tuesday, if not Tuesday, on Saturday. This group of players are so talented, it's just would be nice if it all clicked. Yeah,
that's it. As I say, that consistency hasn't been there. It's been an issue up to this stage of the season so far, and we've got to start trying to put back-to-back wins together.
Yeah, well, good luck on that.
Thank you very much.
See you Tuesday.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers.